Gen G's 2025 Worlds uniform. Wow, look at Chovy. He's looking fucking fresh. I like that uniform. A lot of people go with gold and white and red, but they've just gone with fucking like a jet, like black. I like it. I like it. Much better than the tiger they had in 22. I like it. Maybe they could have added a bit of gold though. I think maybe like I can't tell because of the picture. Maybe this being in a gold outline would make it a bit more aura-y, you know? Or is it just white, that outline? I wonder if the World's 2025 branding is black and white or some shit. Is that why they're doing it? I also like the title. First in, first look, you know? They're the first team to qualify the Worlds. I like that. That's cool. Well, World is always black and white. Well, you know what I mean though, right? Like Worlds 2022 was blue. So I'll show you. Worlds 2022 was blue. It was all blue. Everything was blue. Worlds was just blue. In 2022. It was blue. Blue, blue, blue. Everywhere. Everything was just blue. Like all of the branding was blue. 2023, it was all red. Everything was red. It was red. Everything was red. Red everywhere. Red. It was red. Everything was red. Worlds 2024. What was Worlds 2024? Everything was blue and white again. Oh yeah, see what I mean by the branding? It was blue and white. I'm wondering if for this now it's black and white. See the top? Or what color they're using for Worlds 2025. Add. Maybe you missed the Shai's Mordecai's World. I saw it, I saw it. Where was my rat? Your rat was watching it off stream. Very sad. Caedrel vs Faker, Noah Motley vs Zeus, UK meal deal vs Keria. I cannot wait for the UK to destroy Korea. Ooh, I might be a bit busy when the games are being played. I might have to be somewhere else, sadly. I don't know if I can show up to that. I am not flying... Oh, I didn't run the ads. I am not flying in and fucking scrimming for a week straight just to go against fucking Team Korea and get knocked out in round 1. Not happening. Not happening. Guys, I don't even think UK should be invited to this Esports Station Cup for League. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I think we're taking up a spot when another team could be a bit more competitive. It's Caedrel, Noah Motley, UK meal deal. That's the roster with Kasing. That's the roster. That's it. That's it. It's completely cooked. New icons. Damn. Whose signature do you like the most from these 5? You have to choose one. You have to choose one. I know you might like multiple, but you have to choose one. Which one is it? Mine's Owners. I like Owners. It's cute as fuck. Like, what the fuck is that? That's fucking cool. It's just like Doug Trio with a flick, and it actually spells owner, and it has a smiley face. Zeus's is crazy. It's Zeus with a S lightning bolt. I don't know how they come up with this shit. Faker's is just, I mean, it's Faker. Guma, you see? And then Keria with a heart, and he always has his little heart. Do you think ZOFGK would have achieved their individual highs without Faker? ZOGK. No, 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 never, never, no. They would be very good players, but they would be nowhere near what they've achieved. Can we just stop for a second? In Zeus and in Owner's debut for T1, he started in 2021. This is Owner's track record. World's top 4 semifinals, World's finals, World Champ, World Champ. He's finished top 4, top 2, top 1 in his 4 Worlds appearances since his debut in the LCK. That is insanity. And Zeus is the same, but he didn't really play in 21. I think he was sharing a bit of time with Kana. But there's a world we could live in where one game went differently and they're the 3-time Worlds defending champs. Like, you can't get higher highs than that. When did you start playing LoL? We talked about this. Diable started playing LoL in COVID, which is fucking weird to think about. I don't want to think about it anymore. What is this?
Why is my mid-jungle chain inting in Caedrel though?
So for context, I went into Nemesis's chat, and this was the 3rd game in a row that they were fucking inting. So I wrote in chat, why is my mid-jungle chain inting in Caedrel low? And
why is my mid-jungle chain inting in Caedrel though? I don't know.
And Velia said this.
Why are you yapping?
Not a good day today.
Why are you yapping your silver chatter? Show me your reload. Give me your
It
open
was,
G.
it was Caedrel who wrote that. It was Caedrel who wrote that.
I was joking, by the way. I was fucking joking, by the way. My head hurts. I don't feel good right now. I'm about to cry.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, it was him. I'm not even kidding. It was him.
Genji Worlds jersey. I like it. I just think that they maybe should have outlined it with gold here. Or like a dark gold. I feel like that just a sprinkle of gold makes me happy. Change the game, change the world. That's kind of funky. Not bad. I like it. Call me Noah the way I carry these animals. BDD after every game. Okay, I don't get the reference because I haven't seen the anime. What anime is it? What anime is it? Why are you question mark pinging me? Oh, it's from the Bible. Is that an anime? Is there an anime about the Bible or what? What's it called? Noah's Ark. Wait, hold on a second. Is there an anime called Noah's Ark? Or are you talking about Noah's Ark from the Bible with an anime photo? I don't get it. I do not understand. Jiu-Jitsu. I'm done. I'm getting... You say I'm rage baiting, but you're fucking... You're baiting with whatever the fuck this is. Image from anime, quote reference from Bible. Got it. The Shy Mordekaiser. IGB20, yeah. Yeah, we saw that. We saw this. Okay, I think we saw all of this. T1 Elite Chromas. What? Wait, there's... There's Elite Chromas? What the fuck? These look sick. Wait, I didn't realize there was Chromas. How do you get the Elite Chromas? This looks so much more cool. You have to buy it. This one looks fucking crazy. What?
Cast out. Innards.
Why cannot this just be the skin?
Farewell. Nowhere to hide.
Hey! Aw, look at him! Oh, Zeus! This Gnar skin's great. I love this chroma. Oga laga. Damn, that Mega Gnar looks beefy. Is that like a crown? Oh, that Varus looks slick. That looks slick. That looks slick. Mark looks more mysterious in this setup. That look mysterious. Mysterious girl. Why is the W prop? Where's the W text? Boom. Boom.
Even hope will perish.
Even hope will perish? Is he leaking the AL versus T1 script? Kuma, can he steal it? No way. Oh! What the fuck? Gumayushi steals the Baron to save this game. That is a lot of Varus. Vi. Damn! Boom! Ooh, the black and red.
One girl wrecking crew.
Boom. 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 I like this Pike skin a lot. 2 world trophies, baby.
I'll carve you some skill.
You need to see the Wild. What's the Wild? What did she do in the Wild? Oh, it says T1. I mean, all the animations are clean as fuck. I like these Chromas more, to be honest. I like these Chromas a lot more, in my opinion. I really see like the detail is just really nice. I love the Nara one and the Yon one, I think, the most. Damn, the 5 stars, bro. The 5 stars. Three. 4. 5. Wow, that's a nice melody. That's a nice melody. Wait, there's a tweet from the LEC commissioner. He says, "Hi everyone, I've been following the feedback about the summer split format and schedule, and I want to be upfront about it. Summer split format didn't land the way we'd hoped, and we won't bring it back next year. We're also looking for ways to increase the number of competition days across the whole year in 26. A big piece of feedback we heard from you, those BO1s weren't fun to watch, so when we designed summer split, avoiding BO1s was a priority for us while we worked towards a tight calendar window between MSI, EWC, and the Madrid finals." How is it a tight calendar if there's like 3 break weeks? The schedule also didn't help. Monday and Tuesdays weren't fun for anyone, and while it was only 4 out of the 23 LEC weeks this year that were impacted by VCT, the few weeks in summer split made it feel off so far. The good news is we've learned a lot from both spring and summer, and we're already working on 2026 structure which addresses your problems and feedbacks. I'm excited for what's coming. I'll be around to answer questions and replies. Please keep it civil. But I still feel like 4 out of 23 LEC weeks is way too many. I don't think it is a tight calendar, is it? When did summer split start and when does world start? It's like 2.5 months, isn't it? 3? I feel like saying out of 23 LEC weeks also ignores that they only play 2 days a week. I mean, the thing is, you have to understand, it costs money to run the studio. And all the broadcast team and all the staff and all that stuff for Riot, I guess. So if they were to increase the number of games played, they'd probably have to be on more days. So the reality is, I think they're just going to have to say, what if we put the LEC online for the mid to bottom tier matches, and we put it in the studio for the top tier matches. And that's probably what they're going to do. To increase the number of games played. Because they're not going to increase LEC broadcast on studio days to 5 days a week. They're probably going to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night online or some shit, and then Saturday, Sunday online. That's probably what they're going to do, if I had to guess. And that'll be their solution to giving fans more games, and they'll be like, we want to preserve the hype of the LEC, so we're going to do it like the hype ones offline. Because what else can you realistically do? Because they already cut loads of staff from the LEC. Loads and loads of staff. But I feel like that's just... Isn't CS very online based as well? Go online for 3 days and then 2 days in studio. Yeah, but I feel like fans are like, we want more games. And it's like, okay, yeah, I want more games too, but it costs money for running the studio. So I don't know what they will do about the cost situation. But I don't know, I don't really like online. Shakaris said go online as well. Yeah, the thing with online is it like... playing online, it's just so anti like hype. I don't know. Ugh. I know that maybe the studio isn't always sold out and there's like amazing amounts of fans, you know, but for the player it's takes away like a lot of the beauty of competition. If I told you as a pro player, hey, you're playing in the LEC now, congrats, but you're only playing offline for the finals, it's like, or like for once every couple weeks, it's like, oh, fuck. I think one of the constant feedbacks fans have given, and having listened to it on the right side, is that LEC teams don't play enough games. Comparisons to LCK and LPL are constantly made. I feel like the LPL comparisons are hard though, because they have like twice the amount of teams. About how top teams in China and Korea will play double the amount of games from an LEC team, and that's what's keeping EMEA from performing. I'm also acutely aware that production costs will skyrocket if you were to add more games. Having been backstage, I know it takes a village to operate the studio, and I understand why it's not sustainable. Following the pandemic and how the LEC ran the league quite successfully online with some hiccups, of course, because of the quick transition, I think a good solution to increase the number of games without compromising too much on costs would be to have a mix of online matches and studio matches. You have a couple of hype matches in the studio once twice a week and then play the rest of the matches online, especially during the early season odds communities. Yeah, that's probably what will happen. I think he's right. So the top 4 teams just stay in the studio and the bottom teams go online? No, I'm sure they will make it like inclusive to all players, you know. But they'll probably be like, Fnatic G2, time to go in the studio. SK BDS, time to go online. SK versus G2, maybe we'll go in the studio. I wonder what LTA is going to do. Is LTA going to do the same thing? Look at Caedrel, LR online still gets many viewers. Yeah, but I think that there's a lot more to just competing that people will realize. Like, the LEC broadcast team fucking kills it. They are complete smurfing. They use the studio, they use props, they have players on, they do interviews, they do content pieces, they do skits, they do intros and all that stuff. And if you go online, all that shit just becomes infinitely harder, or just, like, frankly worse, you know? Because you just... you're so limited to what you can do online. Which is like one of the most fun parts about the LEC, was like you give the talent on that show, who are fucking world class, a bit of time and resources, and they will cook some fucking great stuff. But all the resources have just been taken away from them. More and more and more and more. Staff, costs, content cut, this cut, that cut, and now if you go online as well, like what the fuck are they gonna do now? Like,
just a really rough early game. I think Nongshin playing a little bit nervous, and this one almost feels like in some ways.
A lot of the personality will go, and then people will be like, where's the storylines? And it's really hard to do it without all the resources. And then the games will eventually just become play game, go next game, you know, which isn't really a product anymore. It's just, I don't know. It's a weird world. Things are not gonna end well. There will be like compromises, but it'll always progressively like cut somewhere to like fix these issues. I'm sure LTA will probably end up doing the same thing, I guess, because normally LCS and LEC are like kind of hand in hand. LCS will have to probably rebrand away from LTA because that shit's fucking horrible. Maybe... I don't know what LCS can do, to be honest. But definitely, like, I would say in the West, there's a lot of... Every time I open up Reddit, there's just a negative post about the LEC or the LCS. Like, every week there's a new post, top of Reddit. This is why LEC is so bad. This is why LCS is unwatchable. This is why we're fucking terrible internationally. It's like, it's so... It's like, oh my god, man. There's no easy fix to any of this, right? So I hope you give everyone the benefit of the doubt that they're actually trying. Because I don't think anyone's sitting there like, aha, I will terrorize the LEC format and the schedule on purpose because I can. Haha. But I do think that, like, yeah, there needs to be some shit done. Where do you think the problem stems from? People are just growing up. That's where the problem stems from. I think the core of it is people are just getting older. and people are moving to new things, and the younger generation just not interested, you know? They're just not interested. I would guess, it's my guess. Obviously, money is a massive factor. But I think mismanagement, people growing up, money, just a lot of mix of stuff. Yeah, I guess international results is also there, you know? Who wants to watch a region that's fucking bad, you know?
I haven't. It's kind of strange. Sorry about that.
There's loads of reasons.
Alex is very disappointed.
Some people watch for different things. Some people watch for entertainment. Some people watch because of their favorite players. Some people watch because they want to see good League of Legends. Some people want to see bad League of Legends.
I feel like both teams got a lot of
Everyone watches for a reason. Some people hate watch.
I think it came down to execution.
A lot of people hate watch.
But a lot of things have been taken away.